seconds to pick. 5 seconds. Hurry,
E
hurry.
aí?
Radiance ban.
Bora. Última chance aqui da LGD, hein?
Only 10 seconds. 5 seconds remain. Radiance ban. Only 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Hurry, hurry. Dire team are now picking. Radiant team.
Pô, os caras não deixam escapar, fi. Primeiro herói banido. Invoker. É um Invoker que o Thompson mais joga, cara. Pelo menos joga bem pra caramba de Invoker, né? Não tem chance. Os caras não dão essa chance pra eles, né? Deixa eu ver se meu áudio tá saindo aqui legal, tá?
10 seconds to pick.
Yes. Galera,
5
tá assim,
seconds
cara.
remain.
Eu vou até deixar claro aqui pra vocês aqui, ó, os times classificados. Team Spirit, Parevision e Team Liquid.
Dire's ban.
São os classificados. Outros que mesmo perdendo talvez classifique seja Iron Wing, né, que é a
10 seconds to
antiga
pick.
Tundra.
5 seconds remain.
Doom, Aurora. Cara, esse game aí já começa tipo assim, talvez só esses aí, ali pra baixo, filho, dependendo do jeito que perder, vai ser aquela os dados da disputa ali. Não aperta, hein? Os caras pegaram um Trent pra se esconder nas árvores, o cara já pegou o cortador de árvore. Timbersal. 100 árvores. Um off, né? Ficaram um off aí na cara dura. Aguenta porrada. E causa um dano mágico forte com essa serra dele.
Radiance ban.
Eu no máximo vou conseguir assistir essas partidas deles. Tomara que eles ganhem duas logo em seguida LGD, cara. E quebre. Tipo assim, eu coloquei que a Xtreme não classificaria.
Only
Então,
10 seconds.
deixa eu ver se a Xtreme tem a chance de classificar.
5 seconds. Hurry, hurry. Radiant
Não.
team are now picking.
Quem tem chance de classificar é a LGD, mas tem que ganhar muito bem ganhado da Xtreme, viu?
Dire team
Cara, por
pick.
que a Xtreme não tem chance de ganhar de ser classificado, cara? Acho que tem sim. Segunda fase eles estão, né? É, dá sim. Eles vão jogar.
Only 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Hurry, hurry.
O que é bizarro é que, tipo assim, a Team Liquid foi o terceiro jogo dela, ela perdeu. Foi o terceiro?
Dire's turn to make all the wrong choices. Radiant team are now picking.
E classificou mesmo assim. É que ela perdeu pra Team Spirit, que já ia classificar, entendeu?
10 seconds to pick.
E aí,
5 seconds remain. Radiant's turn to royally straight up.
Lonnie do Reeds.
10 seconds to pick.
O Ursão tá virando um HC top, né?
5 seconds. Hurry, hurry. Dire team pick.
The undying waits.
Only 10 seconds. Dire's ban.
Lena.
10 seconds to pick. 5 seconds remain. Radiant's ban.
E aí? A Lina vai aqui para a tumba.
Only 10 seconds. 5 seconds remain.
E aí?
Dire's ban.
Maneira Templar. Vamos banir o Kunka. Kunka não.
Only 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Hurry, hurry.
Vamos ver se é o mid. Never. I'll never forget.
Radiant's ban.
Bango. Snap. É, tem os caras fazem um snap carry.
10 seconds to pick.
Uma banir é snap.
5 seconds remain. Dire team are now picking.
Reliever. A baratinha.
Only 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Hurry, hurry!
Esse cara não quer deixar o Thompson jogar de Invoker, hein?
Radiant team pick.
Pack.
Tá aí. A Puck. Sim, não tem ninguém pra controlar as Puck.
10 seconds to pick.
Tem que pegar alguém pra controlar a Puck agora.
5 seconds remain.
Eles vêm. Não, eles vêm não. Vai ficar muita gente próxima.
Void incarnate.
DOTA, DOTA, DOTA.
O Void. Thompson.
Ten seconds to pick. 5 seconds. Hurry, hurry!
Let's go! Bastante dano mágico, né? Bastante dano mágico. Os caras capricham no dano mágico. Ali, né? A única que vai ter um dano físico forte, rápido ali, né? Apesar que a Puck bate bem também, dependendo dos itens que fazer. Vamos ver. Let's go. Que isso?
Another beautiful day in Dota land.
Deixa eu colocar uma câmera aqui.
Vai te поиграть в доту.
Ei.
Thirty seconds.
gasta com tudo isso de dinheiro. Precisa comprar varinha e... Ah, tá sem cura ali.
Let this meditative reflection on the fleeting and fragile nature of life begin.
Ah, negar. Mordeu. Vai não passando mal aqui, hein? Let's go, Brasil! Cara, estamos joga muito, né, mano? O cara tá aposentado, desaposentaram ele, mano. Por essa do entregador vindo ali pra baixo. Ficou errado, mano. O cara meteu um erro aqui que foi profissional.
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
Pegou e descarregou. O cara pegou o pulo.
Dire's middle tower taking damage.
You've been burned. Beware of
Senhora.
Radiant have fortified their towers. Radiant's middle tower is taking
Sim, mas não, ele pode ter, né?
Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
Vou levar vocês primeiro, hein?
I restore my connection to the void.
Caramba. Caramba, veio, matou e saiu fora. Vamos matar o... Dá nessa arma. Caralho, jogaram muito, hein? Fazendo bem.
Dire's top tower is under siege.
Trilane da LGD dominando o patrimônio aí. Acho que já vai cair por essa coisa. Vai morrer que ele é maguinho ali. Muito fácil, ó. Mas o trick, filho. Opa.
Or did it take its own life in shame?
Double kill. O cara foi lá dar 2 kills pros caras.
I see a lot
E ainda
of
zero.
nothing.
Que isso? Isso é a câmera da internet, não viu? Ah, tomar banho.
Guess it's my shout.
Radiant's top tower is under siege.
A Lina já tá farmando bem.
Radiant's
My
middle tower
path
is taking
leads to
damage.
riches.
Dire's bottom tower under fire. Radiant's top tower is being attacked. Yes. Radiant's bottom tower under fire. Dire's middle tower taking damage. Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
Como assim?
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked. Radiant's towers are fortified. Don't you please?
What?
Radiant's middle tower is taking damage.
Oh, you gave me a splinter.
Cara, que dano que causa, cara.
Radiant's top tower is being attacked.
Consider an alternative.
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
Behold! Gather round. A prize. Here I am.
O bico Caraca.
You were placed on my
Dire's bottom
path.
tower is being attacked. Dire's middle tower taking damage. Dire's top tower is being attacked.
Caramba. Ali nós pressentiu o perigo e o caos.
Dire's top tower is under siege.
Revelação.
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
Dominating! Your time and place
8/4, 2k de vantagem.
gone.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
Deixa o ult aqui.
Behold! Silence! Greetings! Silence! Greetings! Silence!
Vai dar treta, pô.
Behold! Silence!
Dia, putz. Os caras passaram ali, né? Menos mal. Isso aqui só tá tentando mesmo, né, galera?
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
Stupid net.
Dire's middle tower is being attacked. Dire's middle tower taking damage. Radiant's bottom tower under fire. Dire have fortified their towers.
O Trent já gastou
Dire's
o
middle
último.
tower is being attacked. Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is now but a memory. Radiant's bottom tower under fire.
Não tem visão, não tem visão.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked. Radiant's bottom tower is demolished.
Eu não acredito que essa câmera seja da internet, não. Opa! Aquela travada. Eu cliquei no ao vivo ali pra fazer essa. Dando ainda pro nosso andar e não aguentar, hein? Cadê? Tem isso ainda, né, cara?
Agents of the Void.
Beleza. Tanto de ward defensiva que tem, cara. Deu ruim.
Hold your feet to the fire.
Double kill!
Knackered. That was
Feito, cara. Nossa. Cara. Nossa, cara. Que loucura, velho. A Poké não quis trocar com o urso não, cara. Que é a câmera tá mostrando o Rupique lá embaixo.
Radiant's top tower is under siege.
Beleza, suporte 20 minutos de... É luxo, tira light. Ai, ai. É luxo.
Oh, they're just toying with us now.
Cara, como a Lina consegue armar, tá de BKB.
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked. No more middle tower for Radiant. Dire's top tower is under siege.
Kalina, velho.
Radiant's bottom tower under fire. Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
Jogou muito agora, hein, cara.
Radiant's bottom tower under fire.
Não acredito, cara, que eles meteram essa loucura já.
Rashawn's blood is spilled.
E aí? A Lina foi embora. Valeu a pena.
Summer night.
Mataram a Puck. Perderam os dois. Pra matar a Puck mid. Cara, deixa esse urso quieto.
Dire's middle tower taking damage.
Muito chato, né, mano? Eita, quem é o late game? Tá de staff, já pode ir pra qualquer lugar do mapa.
Better
intel?
Radiant's top tower is under siege. Radiant has lost their top tower. Dire's bottom tower under fire.
Vamos, vou matar o urso. Cara, o urso.
Dire's bottom tower under fire. Dire's bottom tower is being attacked. Radiant's top tower is being attacked. Dire's bottom tower is in pieces. Radiant's top tower is under siege. Dire's bottom tower under fire.
Quase morreu também. Cara, esse jogo dos caras é muito resenha. Ninguém levou nem ST2 ainda. O ursão tá de Shadow Blade.
Radiant's middle tower is taking damage.
Behold!
Barulhinho da fumaça. Vou pegar o urso de porrada. Ah, não, é o Thompson.
Only delays my designs.
Dire's created, but its crimes and transgressions linger on in
Visibility!
Que jogo pacífico, cara. Ai, urso.
Behold, silence. Silence. Here I am.
Dominate! Double kill!
Has fallen to the Radiant.
Quem sabe jogar com esses espíritos, os caras saem muito bem, velho.
I'm not opposed to taking the occasional bounty.
Alguém silenciou. Alguém silenciou. Tá tudo.
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
A linha tá muito forte já, mano.
Ever seen someone bleed out in a net?
Double kill.
Here I am. Silence.
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
Agora, velho. Tem outras eles ficam ali, né, cara? É o Thompson também, aproveitando que tá parado, ganhando dinheiro na bet.
Radiant's top tower is being attacked.
And around.
Under siege. Radiant's top tower is being attacked.
Mega kill.
Radiant's top tower is under siege.
Aí vai, pega no celular dele.
Dire's bottom tower under fire.
Que isso, galera? Olha o urso de adaga. Uns 9.000 ali, né? Saíram. O que você vai fazer pra esse urso? E é crítico. Faz um fragmento e acaba de bater. Vai. Fumaciaram. Vamos olhar o roxar. Não, não estamos roxando. Vai começar a levar, velho.
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
Já ganhou confiança.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower is being attacked. Dire's bottom tower under fire.
Tá apanhando esse
Dire's bottom tower is being attacked. Dire's structures are fortified.
E esse aqui, qual é o impacto? Vamos ver. 10/2 ali. Mano, que jogo estranho.
Double damage.
Dire's bottom tower is being attacked. Dire's bottom tower Dire's top tower is under siege.
Caraca.
Dire's top tower is destroyed. Dire's bottom tower is being attacked. Dire's bottom tower
O
is
urso vai
fallen.
ele pra dentro, hein? Eu mandaria, mas ele não quis. Olha lá já. Vocês batem aqui, vocês não estão aguentando no dano. Tem que pegar assim.
Dire's middle tower is being attacked. Dire's middle tower has fallen about the Aegis.
E o urso tá aqui embaixo.
We've lost Dire's courier, but we'll never forget the many people
levado
whose
ali além,
lives it brought
essas
to
tretas.
ruin.
Aí os caras ficam apelando, ué. Fazer o quê? Sei lá, gente. Tá ganhando no valor, não é isso. A trocação. Silenciou, explodiu também.
Behold! Here I am!
Ficar trazendo o cara pra base, velho. O cara vai recuar, cara, que chato isso. Porque dependendo do cara sozinho, ele troca. Ah, então é
Burn, baby, burn.
Radiant's tower is being attacked. Well, look who's come crawling back. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Well, ain't this cute?
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked. Dire's middle tower taking damage. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's middle fortified their towers.
ali. A hora que bateu assim. Torturou um teu. Faz ela pagar, cara. Perdeu o patrimônio. Vai, vai, vai. Só ela pra matar o Beer mesmo.
Dire's top
Vai ver, vai. Vai. Quebrar. Vai, vai. Ainda vai
Dire's
nascer.
bottom tower under fire.
Nasceu. Isso é ser mal desenvolvido. Difícil subir, né? O medo que faz isso nascer. Também suporte pra segurar e silenciar.
Illusion.
força. Pegou o urso. Agora é a turma do roxão. Pelo roxão. Ai, que bosta. Nossa. E aí? Chega. Aqui é um tiro no pé.
This fire will never go out.
Slumber.
Cara.
8 to 11 minutes.
Não vai, o Void vai ter que pagar mais, ele vai ter que pagar. Paga e não vai lá, cara, senão vai quebrar todo 40 segundos. E aí? Agora?
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower is under siege. Radiant has lost their top tower. Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
Sempre não pagou.
Expected to be reborn.
Radiant having unfortified structures is now a thing of the past.
Killing spree!
Tem urso.
tower under fire. Dire victory.
Já funcionava com os outros, mas pra hard damage não. Hard damage é o urso ali, não. Porém o urso. Sei lá. Vamos ver um pouquinho do Yandex aqui. Não sei o que aconteceu no meu Fantasy lá. Fantasy. Dota dos Sonhos. Que. Pô, minha Yandex tá perdendo, velho. Tomaram mega criatura. Vamos lá.
Gold for my phone.
Nossa, que viagem. Contra um Ender. Você acha que o Fura troca? Troca contra o Ender?
A tool to teach.
Acabou. Vamos ver a treta.
Shadows, take us.
Flames clear the way. Now all of a sudden, you're backing in, for goodness sake, make up your mind. Dire's courier has been murdered. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's Dire has fortified.
Who's captain? What's that?
Double kill! Killing spree! Double kill!
Hoje também. Vamos ver como é que tá o Falcon. A Falcon. Finalzinho de todas.
Radiant's bottom barrel.
Killing spree!
Classificado.
Radiant's middle tower is taking fire. No more middle tower.
Killing spree! Double killing me!
Dire victory.
E assim acabou a rodada. Acabou a rodada, senhores. Que é isso? LGD Xtreme aqui ainda? Isso aí já acabou, fia.
And how
Tá. Tomaram o cacete, gente. Falcos, pelo menos. A Yandex já perdeu. Cadê meus pontos? Cara, zeraram meus pontos. Olha só. Por que zeraram meus pontos? Me falem. Aqui. Ah, zeraram todos agora. Ué, mas aqui eu tô... Não. Ah, agora voltou meus pontos. 59. 59 e 300. Era o que eu tinha feito. Espero que eles façam um pouco mais dessa vez. Na próxima partida deles. Ah, bom. Tava zerado. Isso aqui que eu tô acertando. Por enquanto eu tô acertando essa. Tô errando essa. Posso estar acertando essa. Falcons tá ganhando lá. Team Liquid já tá classificada. Team Liquid 0 aqui, ó. No lugar da Yandex. Aí eu teria acertado. Aurora. Xtreme Game tá ganhando a LGD. Vamos ver. Classificada, classificada. Qualquer outra Team Spirit classificada. Era aqui, ó. Parivision, Team Spirit e Team Liquid. Padrãozinho, né? Acho que Bad Boom pode ficar aqui também. Bad Boom é Boom Boys, Iron Wings. Asa de ferro. Cada nome, né? Tá louco, acabou a rodada. Vamos ver como ficou aqui os. Uou, meus ranks. A LGD já perdeu essa pra variar. Falcos tá ganhando. Falcos tá tendo uma esperança. Sei não. Vamos ver uma coisa aqui. Minha loja de doce. Funciona não, minha loja de doce. Travada, tava tudo escuro, eu fui lá e cliquei nela, só pra ver se tá escuro mesmo. Cara, tá acontecendo com essa noite quente pra caramba aqui.
Here for another reading? You're either very brave or very lost. Possibly both.
Que isso? Travando? Meu Dota dos Sonhos deu 59. Classificando, 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 classificando. Tô acertando, hein, cara. Acertei só. Classificando. Tá perdendo. Quem tá classificando é Xtreme. Aí a Andex tá perdendo, mas eu já coloquei ela aqui, também tô errando. Errei bastante aqui, cara. Torcer pra Pari ganhar da Team Spirit aqui, pelo menos. Boys não ganhou 3. Mais legal aqui pra nós é pegar da LGD, cadê?
LGD.
Laugandi.
Zalezonzi.
Que isso, cara. Já lesãozinho o quê?
Let's make this the longest game ever.
It's not.
Falcon around and find out.
Как делишки, ребятишки?
Все, пишите.
Мне просто не дают играть.
Старый, но опасный.
Принц прибыл.
Chill, 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 chill.
Que besteira. Isso aí, senhores. Acabou as partidas por enquanto. Tem a segunda rodada, a segunda partida, mas eu não vou assistir. Morrendo de sono. Sem melhores. O cara fez 89, fi. 59, só 30 mil a mais que eu. Que isso? É, senhores, não vai dar não. Não vou ficar acordado pra assistir o segundo jogo, não. Eu consigo assistir o segundo jogo. Eles já vão começar de início. Vai ser rápido. Vai começar. Vamos lá ver. Os caras tá sentando no raio. Acho que dá, hein? Ai, ai. Vamos ver.
Xtreme Gaming's turn to ban.
No banheiro.
Only 10
Invoker.
seconds. 5 seconds. Hurry, hurry. Radiance ban. Radiance ban. Dire's ban. Radiance ban.
Ó, o Invoker banido.
Radiance ban. Dire team pick. Ten seconds to pick. Radiant team pick.
Mirana.
Dire's ban. Only 10 seconds. 5 seconds remain.
Ai, ai. Centauro, velho. Tá.
Dyer's ban. Only 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Hurry, hurry! Radiance ban. Ten seconds to pick. 5 seconds remain. Radiant team are now picking. Dire team are now picking.
Ripper.
10 seconds to pick. 5 seconds remain. Dyer's turn to make order range. Slada. Radiant team are now picking.
Elder Titan.
Slardar já é cara que bate. E a Hoodwink novamente.
Only 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Hurry, hurry! Radiant team pick.
Wind Ranger at your service.
Only 10 seconds. Dire team pick.
Lena.
10 seconds to pick. 5 seconds remain. Dyer's ban.
Drow Ranger.
Only 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Hurry, hurry! Radiance ban. Ten seconds to pick. 5 seconds remain. Dire's ban. Only 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Hurry, hurry! Radiance ban.
Tô com sono.
Ten seconds to pick. 5 seconds. Hurry, hurry! Dire team are now picking. Only 10 seconds. 5 seconds remain. Radiant team are now picking.
Behold the horn of Magnus.
Ten seconds to pick. 5 seconds. Hurry, hurry!
Doom. Vai ser o Doom. Então, Doom seria só pra um herói que precisasse muito de silence, né? Eles não têm nessa situação agora. E aí?
Choose your hero.
Caramba. Muita adaga. Pô, que Draw Ranger da hora. A Draw e ali, né?
Only 10 seconds. 5 seconds remain.
Será que eu aguento assistir? Ai, Deus do céu, que sono.
Now, a quick reminder, the goal of this game is to win. You can, well, I mean, do whatever you want with that information, just throwing it out there. "30 seconds to video games. 30 seconds. Now, murder each other for my amusement.
Expected end.
First blood. The Wind Ranger gets there first.
This only peaceful death.
Nuh-uh. Denied.
Sempre a LGD começa farmando bem. Porém.
Bro. Every coin helps.
Ele vai matar essa no meio.
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
Are you kidding me? A bounty which my matriarch will prize.
That's what
Radiant structures are fortified.
That is ours.
with honor. Double damage.
Porém.
For my king.
Dire's middle tower taking damage.
Parece que a LGD tá bem, ela tá perdendo fácil, mas não ganhou. O que você tem centavos? Não tem porra nenhuma, né? Fui embora.
Dire's middle tower is being attacked. bottom tower under fire. Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
Time for my food.
Dire's middle tower taking damage. Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked. Dire's middle tower is being attacked. Radiant's middle tower under fire.
Regeneration.
Dire's middle tower taking damage. Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked. Dire's middle tower is being attacked. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower taking damage.
Every coin helps.
Dire's top tower is under siege. Radiant's bottom tower under fire. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under siege. Radiant's bottom tower under fire. Dire's top tower is destroyed. Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Mine.
Haste.
Shadows, take us.
Oxe.
Invisibility.
Tadinha da Oi doing.
Thank you.
As the arrow flies.
That
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
It's the murder stat. Illusion.
Que preguiça, gente, que preguiça. Um narrador para ver se sai o som.
See what the plan is going to be from XG, but for now things have seemed to slow down from them.
LGD farms very, very fast with their heroes, right? The Lina versus the Magnus is going to out-farm quite rapidly. The Centaur versus the Slardar. Centaur farms way faster.
Whisper as well. I felt well, like Whisper on any of his offlane heroes. Yeah. He seems to always be in the top 2-3 net worth.
And Centaur's just kind of busted with the way that he farms because he just has this Dominator. Never has to really... Well, he can join with this hero, but the creep just does enough when he just stampedes it. Another one of these games, though, that is not the highest kill count. Last game also, in the early game, a bit slow.
Sure, you got Armor hitting the creeps, but as I said, I feel like any time that the game is this peaceful, the Spectre players the happiest.
They're the happiest. And look at the itemization that they're all going for on the side of LGD, right? They're like, okay, guys, there's not really the most magical damage on the side of XG's lineup. Sure, the splitter will be an issue, but they're going Solar Crest, starting to build more and more of these answers.
Try and make the jump onto Healer Core.
Just hard for them to make any move.
They're quite nearly dying to the illusions. Managed to sneak away with the Moonlight Shadow.
just really don't have a mid laner to rally around because of how bad it went, and then he's unable to find anything with the blink reveal so far.
He's just gonna have to take time here to try and get the BKB. Feels that he can't go for a fight before he has that. Nothing to say. It'll be a while away though.
They're chilling. Sure, Yuma's getting happier and happier as it goes on. Not getting picked off. Let's see if they're going to try again here. They just don't have enough. They're even going to bring Ame down here, but it's already getting red. LGD, they see him.
They do. So XXS ain't going to be able to get the jump. Nice out. They do get the sleep, but the splitter's not going to hit. They're going to be able to dodge it. Laguna comes in to take down XXS. Light Striker Raid down as well on the ET.
Oh, this is getting awkward. And Ame came down here too, so he's in trouble.
There's a power shot slow. Put the man to try and run. He's got FY with him. King Jungles is going to see if he can find the lockdown. And Gust will push him back with a blink forwards there. I mean, you can feel how desperate they are, right? When they're bringing Ame in for that sort of play.
Honestly, LGD is just playing the super wax. I really like the way they've covered with wards as well, too. Most of the attention in the first 14 minutes was around that mid lane, right? Now, bottom, we're seeing them cover, protect Yuma so that he can ensure getting this timing of the Radiance. Everything's going their way now.
It really is. This is, it's early days, but it's already looking pretty impossible. What do XG do?
Nothing to say, he's got to get involved. That's the important thing. Like, Ame getting involved in the Magnus just hitting creeps, that feels pretty bad.
Because sure, he wants his BKB, but it does feel like the game is in that sort of desperate position where you got to maybe just try for some sort of blink RP play before that.
It's hard for them to find. It's hard for them to find these angles. Honestly, LGD, they're just playing the map really nicely. They're not having anyone too far pushed forward that's going to get caught and skewered away. So just really liking the responses that we're seeing from LGD in this time. Tormentor time soon. XG has not really found much of anything in these last 10 minutes.
Allies disappear.
Tormentor, though, looks like they should be able to ensure this one with the corrosive haze.
LGD's heading over, and well, XG, they seem a bit scared.
Yep, I think they did see them there too, so yeah, they're backing away.
They want to make this play. Another thing that LGD is able to deny them of.
Barry heads up. They're just reading every single one of the plays so far here. And they even have tabs of Ame with the top ward that they had. So they know exactly where the Drow is too. They saw him for a second. It's now despawned, but they did see him.
Dire's bottom tower.
Take the Zorman to themselves now that they've been able to push XG away.
This is very crisp moves. And Thompson now at this point, he's got the Aghanims. I was mentioning the burst damage versus the Drow. The Drow can just die instantly when she turns up.
Yeah, Thompson's having a pretty insane game. Had the dream start and he's made the most of it. Perfect farm, top of the net worth.
Yet to die, no attention been put on him really. And yeah, nothing to say, just one of the quietest games we've seen from him.
Yeah. It's a risky hero. We don't see a lot of people try the Magnus. I guess this is just one of the reasons why, right? If you have a tough lane, it is very, very hard to get the game back online.
Especially if they just don't show you and they don't give you any opportunities. Like, look at the lane positioning, right? Where is the Magnus going to go for a blink RP skewer type of play? With the way that LGD is distributed, there's just no one to really go for. Thompson's not pushing the lanes too far. They've already got all these early tier 1s. They don't want to hit tier 2s yet at this point with the Spectre lineup. Cleanly controlling the map here. Solar Crest soon to be done. At least one of them. I didn't see if the Hoodwink also went for it. And a Yules for Theo. So that Magnus, I mean, he needs the BKB as well, too.
The Yules is a Magnus's nightmare.
Yeah, I was hoping to see somebody pick it up, and yeah, they are going to pick it up on one of these supports. I think he's got it done. So if you don't like pre-BKB,
no, you're never getting a sort of blink playoff.
This is looking tough for XG. I mean, Ame, we said he had his work cut out for him in the last game. This one, it's way, way more.
Yeah, it really is.
Playing versus multiple different counters.
But maybe you wanted more of a challenge. No, I mean, it was like the game one was easy. Guys, take it a bit more chill this time around. I want more of a challenge. Certainly getting it hit.
Is for sure.
So every moment has Yuma closing the gap on him, which is very scary for the Drow into the Spectre. Sure, if you had that sort of item advantage, you are going to be able to play to your strengths as a Drow against the Spectre. But if the Spectre's this close behind you on farm, it is not a fun time for the Drow.
Okay, BKB is done, but again, I'm just continuing to just look at the lanes. There's no moves. So you're just gonna have to deal with the fact that LGD, they farm faster than you, and they have some very good scaling as well too.
And as you said, it really feels like that they're
wait for the late game.
They're gonna play for the wait till they come to us.
Ground.
Yeah, wait until they push. Try and catch them in the base. Go for the big skewer plays. That's what they're going for.
To be fair, right, if they land like a big RP and an Earth Splitter, heroes are going to get evaporated. It's just hard to execute.
Yeah, it's a high-risk approach. It's a fun approach because it could lead to a pretty crazy comeback.
It definitely can.
But it could also lead to a pretty quick demise if the success is not there on that high ground defense.
Yeah, and the Drow might also just get deleted as she tries to follow up to some of these plays if they do get the catch. Okay, here we go. Biggest clash.
Yeah, it's got the BKB on both of them, in fact. XXS and nothing to say with the Blink BKBs.
Those are pretty important, especially now that they're getting closer to these tier 2s.
Of course, gonna scout them out though, and a full Shivas is on the way out here for Whisper.
I think for LGD, ideally, they want to just go for this Rosh now. You don't want to go near these super aggressive plays and get caught and pulled away.
Do you go for Thompson here?
You do if you can. Too far now.
Little too quick here on the Lina.
Why trying to scout as well.
Okay, he jumps in for this. Does manage to get the arrow. Nothing to say, we'll be able to capitalize on the bar. He gets the skewer out of turn. Thompson, can they kill him off? No, they can't.
He's way too
fine. He's ready to turn. As they don't get the kill, XG, they're probably going to bail out at this. Arme's not going to get the chance to do so. Caught in the light strikes. F1 and Arme to fall.
So desperate.
Yeah, the desperation continuing here very visibly from XG's plays.
That one's just way too... If you catch him earlier, right, in the water perhaps, and you can pull him back, then you can go. But that deep...
I mean, yeah, FY really wanted to try and set that up with the Jules arrow play.
And
he had a shield rune in the bottle ready to go, so unless you're bursting him through that RP stun, it's not going to happen, and they just don't have the damage to do anywhere close to enough. And Stegman, now he's got a full Shivas as well, Thompson.
Also, the Centaur's there. He gets the Crimson Guard on him. It's going to block, like, so much of the damage that they really do have at this point.
I feel like these sort of attempts, they just needed to come a little bit earlier from XG, and they didn't.
And I like how LGD, we saw them posturing a bit aggressively around tier 2s, and then they're like, wait, why are we doing this? We don't need to be in this area. We can force them to make these mistakes, and then we get the Rosh, and now... This game is looking
so hard. Maybe the high ground.
Maybe the high ground.
All in on the high ground for XG. I think definitely after that play, I can only imagine they are now going to be saying, right, let's literally just never do that again. Just keep hitting creeps, wait until they go for a tier 3 push. We don't want to try and make a play anywhere else, especially once they've got an Aegis out on Thompson. You know, they sort of missed that window of opportunity.
Hey, that was so rough. That's the double BKB reveal, and you get literally nothing. Ame just gets handed on a silver platter, standing in a place that he does not want to be. Much cleaner game this time from LGD.
Maybe, you know, as it has been in many other series so far, this TI, the Lina factor, quite some in between these teams. You know, Arme getting to have an incredible showing with it in game 1, and now in this game 2 from the mid, Thompson having a flawless performance.
Pretty insane hero. And he doesn't have to go for the, the magic resist talent that we talked about too. We've seen more of these mid players also taking just the straight damage at the 15 talent. He doesn't have to worry about it. There's like no magic, so.
Yeah. And overall, just what is pretty impressed with the itemization from LGD as a whole.
Yep, love it.
With some of these heroes, getting that armor across the board.
Yep, you're playing versus ET Slardar, so that's natural to do this type of build, and yeah, really happy that Whisper pivoted especially.
GD, the Aegis can start taking off further boxes, tier 2s.
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
I mean, very likely that XG probably not going to be going for any sort of crazy moves.
Nope, like we said, fight for high ground.
Yeah, play away from LGD for now, and only look to meet them when you're forced to.
It's a game where Ame also, he needs to buy BKB on the Drow, so can't just go for this type of greedy item build, because he can't just get deleted.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that was sort of the painful thing in that last fight, right? The other two cores, they had their BKBs, but Ame's like, well, you're dragging me into this, I don't have mine yet.
I mean, nothing to say, literally RP skewers and BKB TPs out, and Ame's like, hey, what the hell is that, bro?
Yeah, good job you, I don't have a BKB. Oh, indeed, he's going to be quite happy when he has that online.
Yeah, great control, LGD. Just disciplined gaming play though. Not really pushing the issue. They don't feel like they need to. Chilling back and farming. More and more scaling. Yashikaya now for the Lina.
look and see. Will we get those big plays? Now, will Nothing to Say be able to redeem what's been a pretty slow game where he's not been able to do a whole lot?
It would be
maybe.
So impressive.
There's still an option. There's still a chance for redemption here from the Mag.
Okay, Whisper might, I was going to say, I think Whisper might just go for the Aghanims now at this point, because then if they are going for high ground push and someone does get, he can just save them as well, too.
Yeah.
I mean, Heart's fine anyway, too.
Because then he can just stand there under the tower.
Yeah, for sure.
He's going to go up, stand there under the tower. They're going to have to decide, do they want to jump this Heart Shiva Centaur and try and put him out of position to kill him? Probably not. But when he's sort of sitting there under the tower, taking your tower, it might be the only option you have.
Dire's bottom tower is
the tier 2 taking it.
Clean pushing, TPing in. Why?
Already on the move over and
actually be dead. I mean, dead.
Nasty surprise there.
He actually dies just to the Laguna. He has the Yules, of course, to dispel the slow burn, but he will literally just die to the Laguna plus the burn.
Radiant's top tower is being attacked.
There's no space. No space for the side of XG this game. Nothing connecting. Literally only 3 kills. They haven't been able to find anything. They didn't shut down Yuma enough, and yeah, just quiet from Nothing to Say.
Dire's bottom tower is
for now.
Building for the comeback.
Oh, he did switch, I think. Centaur. Can we check out?
Oh, he's not going for the he's going for the axe?
Yeah! I was going to say, because if you're going for Siege, you know, Lina's going to be hitting tower. Your only real worry is that they get caught. You can just jump in, card them, save.
And I guess already with the Crimson and the Shivas, you can tank the tower anyway.
Exactly.
Just stand there in the front.
I prefer this, honestly. Even though Heart is so good.
Yeah.
He's very tanky enough.
Zarme's BKB.
Okay, his damage is not the greatest though, right? I mean, sure, he's a Drow, so it's going to be there naturally, but they are naturally tanky on the side of LGD with the way they've itemized. He needs that Silver Edge for the Spectre in particular. As we said, it's not really the Spectre who's been shown to be most of the problem. Thompson.
Yuma's kind of chilling. He's sort of the backup policy here for LGD.
Honestly, yeah, these Linas are going to have to be addressed a bit better, it feels like, in some games. Fly.
Oh.
Tumble. Leap. Lucky to survive. They're getting kind of stuck in the base now, Owen. Starting to be pretty limited how they can step outside on XG. I mean, X-Nova being up here could just die. Yuma's probably just considering going for the move. They know exactly where the ET is. Aegis is going to get reclaimed.
They might try something around the Aegis exploration.
Going for Thompson.
With the drag back onto him. RP as well. They're looking to burst in the cords. Coming over. Can they bail him out of this? He doesn't even barely go. He stands his ground. Finally dies, but he got a lot of damage out.
Oh, mate, the snipe.
Sharpshooter onto him. He got any further jump to finish him off. Jungles.
They do.
Theo Lacour's actually going to have himself with the power shot.
He didn't even get carded, and he actually almost takes through it just because Crimson blocks 90% of their damage, it feels like.
Under fire.
Oh, man.
I mean, they got him.
They got him.
It's something, but of course, still nowhere near enough to put the game anywhere closer to a state that XG is going to be happy with. They lose 3 heroes themselves, including the carry.
Yeah, decent time, right? They waited for that Aegis to be reclaimed, but yeah, they're just too far ahead now at this point on LGD. The Drought does not do that much damage.
And I said, what? He just didn't have the chance to get him in the cart?
I think he got stunned. Something clipped him, and he couldn't actually.
It looked like Whisper was going to be able to save him there.
Yeah, it was close.
Centauri.
Oh, LGD will take that all day.
Yep. An attempt there from XG to try and work around that Aegis going away, but doesn't go as well as they nearly needed to.
Well, Scotty coming out for the Spectre soon as well.
And the Tormentor here for LGD.
One of the tougher games to recover. Even with all the things that we're mentioning about, you know, the high ground and all that. They're just getting too tanky, too beefy.
This is what you need. You need the Harpoon, the Refresher, and treat yourself to an Aether Lens on top of that. And get them dragged back into the fountain.
You need honestly, you need a multi-hero RP. But it's not really easy. It's not going to be given.
It's not an easy lineup.
It's not going to be given to you
like
ever.
What 2 of these heroes are standing next to each other?
Exactly. You're not going to get it. Unless they make a big mistake.
It's very difficult. Which I guess as well is also one of the reasons why I was a little surprised with the Magnus pick, because it's just not a lineup that you look at and say, imagine the RPs, right? Sure. You're just never going to get a good RP against this lineup of heroes.
The other thing, right, that I think most of us have been kind of talking about is when you pick this, you don't have a combo now with the Mirana in most situations, which most of the times when we see this Mirana have some success, you have, I know Ember and all these were banned, and so is the Kunkka that me and you were looking at, but
yeah, the
you don't have a
been
combo.
high. That would have actually been high.
Yeah. No way to play around the Magnus. No way for the Miranda to follow up. And yeah, just as you see, so much protection here for Topson. Just Solar Crest, Crimsons, even some neutral creep with some aura.
So last time in the fight, if they do manage to get him picked up in the cart, he won't
live.
die. You know, he nearly lived without it. Silver Edge going to be that next big timing for Arme, but still a while away from it. Maybe with that, they can have some sort of chance of taking out the Spectre, but honestly, even with the break, because of how much Yuma's caught up and now taken the lead spot ahead of Arme, it's not an easy hero to kill.
Never feel good. Doesn't feel really good to be that Drow an item behind versus a Spectre at any means. Yuma even going to go for the safe build next. Going to queue up the BKB. They're hunting, looking for somebody here. If they get a kill, it's immediately into that Roche for the side of LGD.
Illusion.
And when you look at the drafts too, right? XG, they're the draft that wants to be getting the Roshans constantly. They have the Haze, they have the Drow. It's just not able for them with the game state. AC for XXS, even more physical, but as we said, there's a lot of a lot of armor already built up on the side of LGD. They have the answers.
Shadows take us.
It's the moonlight.
Okay.
Try and get out with this.
Roche is up. It's about to start shifting to the bottom side, and LGD...
Looking at Yuma, but we're too far away from anyone else. Just trying to force out some sort of TP reaction.
That's interesting. I guess so they can try to get outside of the base after, because it's no way he's making a move there. It's
no, you're just getting reaction.
TPs.
Yeah.
So interesting. Roche, it's going to start shifting. So XG started TP over.
And maybe you do go for this move now if you XG, because you feel that you might have forced some people top. Roshan's going to be bottom. Maybe you can try.
You also just don't want to give up a free Roche to a Spectre. You want to be able to contest this Roshan on the side of XG. Time to start it. LGD.
It's going to go down pretty quickly and very safely. Any sort of attempt to interrupt is going to have to come now.
They're a bit far now at this point too. They forced the roar. LGD's anticipating a fight to come.
They're playing it very safe, LGD, yeah, locking down the whole area before they go for the rush.
XG's just like, all right, maybe we just can't contest it, it seems, but that does not feel good. When your condition to try to come back in this one is to go for this high ground defense, and you're going to be playing into this Aegis now.
That high ground push is likely going to be coming very soon. Well, we'll get to see if XG do have any surprises left on the defense.
Can they get the full wombo combo? Can they land it on multiple heroes is the question, really. And is it even going to be enough if they do, with how tanky they're all getting?
Top tower is under siege.
And Ame's damage just really isn't increasing too much, too.
Radiant's top tower is being attacked.
Very defensive style build that he's had to go for this game.
Yeah, really needs that Silver Edge at least, but that's still not looking likely that he's going to have it completed before this first attempt of a poke comes out from LGD.
Double catapults with the banner. Time to start pushing.
Radiant's top tower is being attacked.
Yuma very close to having that BKB coming out too, even buying Greaves, so I mean, they're looking to end the game pretty soon, is what that means there from the side of LGD, picking up this on the supports as well.
They're going to feel how far ahead they are at this point.
Nice plays, an arrow to take out one catapult through the banner, and then a force staff to move it away, so at least they'll be able to stop the push there for a moment. But pretty much the entire tower did drop there.
That's nearly got it, Arme.
Okay.
A few little things coming together for XG that might just give them an opportunity to kill someone if they do get caught by some sort of deep RP skewer back into the base.
Look at LGD playing it smart, right? Not looking to force it super hard. Yuma goes back, picks up another item. They finish up Topson's Octarine, keeping that farm increased.
Meu Deus, cara, eles são muito enrolação, velho.
Yeah, it's difficult, as we said, for XG to step outside. Anybody shows can just die in an instant with a haunt and a catch up there from Topson with the bots.
Deixa o Ais acabar de novo.
Okay, I was going to say Theo anticipated this one. It seems like that ward was a pretty sneaky one that XG had placed, but will be taken out. the map is, yeah, just continuing to shrink and the vision just disappearing now with this gem. FY.
Oh, he's around here.
Whoop. Whoop. Dangerous.
Wants to get out and get his Ags purchased.
Yeah, he will be able to get it. Can he get himself back to base is the question. And setting up here.
All right. And Thompson's around to try and fight back. King Jungle is back at a full HP and now the horn up. XG's got to run.
They're fighting outside.
Trying to make this move outside of the base. It's going to cost them one of their lives. They're going to have to use the BKBs to run away with the rest of them.
Oh, that's brutal. Trying to make this aggressive move outside. That's not something they want to do.
It's going to cost them at least both supports.
And it was the two BKB. Now they can't fight for the high ground push because the BKBs are, I mean, they're feeling so desperate.
Maybe just go for the backup plan. Let the barracks fall, let yourself get mega creeped, and then go for the defense around the tier 4s because they're going to be that much closer to the fountain, and you're probably going to need to get them in the fountain if you want to kill anyone.
They don't have their BKB. I don't even think they're going to be able to kill anybody even if they catch them now without the BKBs.
Been a rough one here for XG.
Yeah, one of the rougher ones.
Plan did not work out this time, and now Lena.
Nothing to say, can't even do anything. He's just having illusions thrown at him, power shots as well. Look at the damage. That's while he's broken. Does almost nothing to Yuma here.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack. Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
Just haven't got to see many RPs this game. It's been a bit of a shame. I'm always excited to see some Magnus, but yeah, just hasn't been much of a chance for Nothing to Say to pop off this game. He's had a tough one.
No, and his only one actually got Ame killed and was pretty devastating.
Was that the only one?
I think, well, no, sorry, the other one as well too, my bad.
Oh, that's true. We've had a couple.
It's not even
but yeah, not great.
I guess it would be.
I do think LGD, they prepared themselves very nicely with all this, as we said. With the itemization, they've gone for the Solar Crest, Duels, armor, etc. Great answers. Nothing to say, BKB being forced outside again.
To just try and survive.
And now if he tries to go for a blink play, he's just going to get insta-used in like 80% of...
He's nearly got the refresher though, right? I think it's just a recipe away.
Okay.
So if he could get the RP skewer, refresher, RP skewer, get them in the fountain, that's what he's playing for.
Always watch where you're walking.
That's what they need.
Tá chorando da Gun, velho.
Quite the comeback. They can execute such a play.
Would be one of the bigger ones I think we'll see in this TI if it does happen. But yeah, with that way that LGD has been setting themselves up, they're not giving the opportunities. They're chilling. Yeah, what are we at? 93%. Feels like it's that's actually generous.
I was going to think it's just bumped up to an 8%. You know, I said the system's believing in the refresher comeback potential of the Magnus.
Wait, and that's actually strange because usually it loves Spectre. Usually it's like Spectre's in the game.
So if I'm the Magnus, I'm telling the team this game ain't over until the throne falls. I'm getting my refresher. We're going to get the entire team dragged back into the fountain. We're making a comeback.
That's how they have.
Nothing to say. He believes.
They got to do. Someone's got to cause some chaos, force them to all stack up, get that 4 or 5 man RP. Hope and pray.
Now, the only problem does come, I believe he doesn't have actually mana for the full combo, right?
I don't think he does.
No, that is one of the problems sometimes when you go for this. You're dreaming big things. You're not actually going to have enough mana.
Actually, no, he will. No, he has Mystical. He got Mystical.
Oh, he has got Mystical.
He got Mystical.
I was going to say, you've got to get something that's going to allow you to get the full combo off twice.
I was going to say, wait, his mana cost, so he did get, the neutral item will be able to allow him to that'll do it.
So there's the refresher. Okay. And he has got a full wand as well, so extra mana to pump into himself.
Okay, and TS, can you do it?
So next up, get that Ether Lens. You want to get, of course, the Shard as well to help you. No, that's it's still the extra skewer range, right? They didn't change that last, but no, it's extra skewer range.
They're going out. This is a dangerous move here. Trying to catch.
I don't know about this.
Catch and split off is what.
This is risky.
Support.
I think I win.
Gets the win run. Gets the blink off. He's gone.
Yeah, back to base. Back to base. Yeah, do you really want to still try and force this? This
is such a risky play they're going for. If they get caught and wrapped around behind,
I feel like the fountain is your friend. You don't want to be fighting away from the fountain. There's 27k behind. It's not going to be easy anywhere else.
I guess they're just hoping that they catch one of the cores somehow split off guard, but yeah, even then. More and more Daggons. Dobson. Very scary. I mean, some of these heroes could just die. If they get stunned, they might just die in the magic burst.
Oh, they will.
To him.
They certainly will. No doubt about it, this Lina in this position.
With the Catalyst as well, two heroes are going to disintegrate. Yuma at level 25 has been hit.
Yeah, I like this as well. He realizes he doesn't need to be 30. You know, ended up getting to the Basher into the Abyssal, now he's going to get the Butterfly.
Okay. Yeah, I guess.
At this point, you're this far ahead. Ain't
Sure.
nobody need to be careful.
You can just wait for it as your last item anyway, so. Another Torn. That's nice. Okay. Gets it for free.
Filling up those final shard spots.
Outside
of the base!
Not again!
That's a risk! And a risk that they're going to pay for!
And he's gone.
Double kill! You at least have 2 buybacks on both of those heroes.
Not wanting to use it, but probably gonna have to. The push coming in.
I think you let yourself get Mega Creep. Play for the tier 4 defense.
Nothing to say, smoked up.
You got to go for the ridiculous plays to try and come back in this one.
I just don't even know. I swear, I don't think the damage is gonna be there, even if he makes it on everybody.
That's why you got to get him in the fountain.
You gotta get him in the fountain.
You got to get him in the fountain. And you're not really doing that for the tier 3s. You're doing it for the tier 4s with the refresher skill. You're not doing it for the tier 3.
Is he gonna go for the risk play? Is he? Okay.
All right. He's going to try for Thompson. Arrow. Into the arrow.
It's the Yules.
That's a very good Yule. Stops Whisper from getting the call. I think turn everyone's the other core. Look at the Wind Ranger. They only have to use the 1 buyback as well. Now the XXS coming back in there to sort of be there ready for that, but that
Yules from FY.
Yeah, that was FY, right?
Yeah, got it right on the centaur during that.
Made all the difference. Otherwise, you know, that Lina's getting out, and not only getting out, but probably killing your whole team and winning the game.
That was very heads
XG,
up.
they get to breathe another breath. The life continues.
As we said, high risk, high reward plays that they kind of have to just go for at this point with this deficit. Roche is going to be respawning soon too when this Lina is still dead for some time.
And that bumped up to 11%.
Butterfly now finished off of the drought.
Yeah, the algorithms, they are believing in the nothing to say redemption story here.
Instantly pops the refresh. They're looking for the move.
The surprise RP. You never expect this one. They're counting the cooldowns, and this is one of those positions where sometimes counting the cooldown works against you. So they catch them by surprise.
They should be able to get this Roche in time because of this. Guy's super fast.
All right, 28k gold down. Wow. They get in the rush.
Big moves. Now they get another refresher shard for themselves too, so can't look to play with that. Impressive. 20 seconds till the Lina does respawn though. Butterfly now also for Yuma.
Did he keep the Radiance? Who got rid of the Radiance for the Butterfly?
Got rid of it.
Got rid of it.
Yeah, nullifier time too.
Yep.
Which to waste them.
All right, a little bit of a shake-up.
Shake-up. So for Whisper now, for the next times, he's going to pre-click BKB. If one of his cores, especially tops.
Oh, that's true, because he does have BKB.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has to learn from that last one.
Yep. I think he just didn't anticipate to happen that quickly.
No.
Very good play there from FY. And also an unexpected one, like we were saying, right? They were probably anticipating that it was going to come closer to the fountain as well.
Oh,
so yeah, overall, Whisper can still get the saves if he pre-BKBs. And they also now do have a Wind Waker, so they have multiple different ones to be able to protect each other. Oh, he's actually just going. Okay, no, he was just doing it like that. Or is he actually going for this?
Going for the what?
Oh, he's just going to do like double disassemble plays and all that, or what? Because he's going for Radiance plus Nullifier. He's queued up the next talisman for some reason, so a bit interesting. Maybe it was just to queue the item, but...
I mean, there's not really... You don't want to rebuy the Radiance, right?
I don't know. You just use a Nullifier. I don't know. It's interesting to see what...
Yeah, it's just queued up for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Nullifier is there for Yuma.
3 minutes on Aegis, so they're smoking again.
Ooh, okay.
RP, second one, 60 seconds.
Taking the big risks here, but you know, I'm all for it. Fun to see here from XG.
You absolutely have to at this point on XG. Especially with this Aegis advantage, they can start to try to sneak forward here.
Right. Caught in the trees. He's going to put a stop to the smoke. They're just going to move on past him. They want this Spectre, but Yuma's out.
Ame is still incredibly vulnerable with this build too. He's still very squishy. LGD can just wait. Wait for 2 minutes.
Yeah, wait.
Don't need to risk it.
No.
Or just wait on a high... They could also just wait on a high ground position and anticipate an XG movement into them, because they still can take a fight very easily, obviously. I like this, giving the refresher shard perhaps to the ET as well. Double splitter. Every little thing they need. Rainbow TP.
X6 is going to go for the jump on Theolical, but the Wind Waker's there. Theolical gets down to the low ground. The Tappy Bomb is going to make the jump back in. They're on top of Armin. The Chakra Shot hits onto Armin and F5. Armin comes out though. Armin will fall the once in with the Aegis. Nothing to say, gets the skewer back. He's going to get turned upon and burst down low hit by Thompson. Thompson turns his attention over to Arne. Arne's gone. Nothing to say to fall. Right outside of the base, did not work this time round. They have some buybacks, but they don't have a buyback on Arme. He doesn't have the money.
Desperate move to go for that there.
Dire's middle tower is now but a
Tier 4s
Dire's middle tower
going down.
There's no Arme. That's game.
They have a buyback on Nothing to Say, but I don't think he's got any RPs left, and he has a GG's called. LGD will finally close this game up. XG, they couldn't find the insane comeback here today.
At least they got a rush. At least they got something out of how one-sided this game truly was. They did get a couple catches here, but yeah, LGD, one of the more disciplined games I think we've seen them, and I really like their itemization in particular, right? The way that they pivoted there for Whisper, even buying Solar Crest,
Muito bom. Esses aqui tinham que fazer jogo de 2 horas pra mim ganhar mais pontos lá. Começaram agora. Ah, ganhou um, já tá, hein? Terceiro jogo já.
I still carry one of your grandfather's time.
É, galera, eu vou deitar que tô morrendo de sono. Tô aguentando ficar aqui não. Valeu. Amanhã eu olho os resultados que é melhor. Vamos ver aqui como é que tá o próximo.